Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
Episode 5. There's not many left now. This sucks. Because there's only 8 total.
Oh, it's 8? I thought it was 10.
No, it's 8.
Nice.
Only 8.
Nice.
Which is good and bad. Because I would imagine, like, I don't want to say these episodes have been, like, slow at all, because I don't think they have, really. But there hasn't been, like, a ton of action, you know?
Right.
Like, we've had a couple sequences here and there. But, like, the last one didn't really have much that I can remember, right? That was mostly dialogue, which I still really enjoyed. But
yeah, that was just like with the dwarves, right?
Yeah, like the orc fight we had when they were in the...
That was pretty cool with the elves.
Yeah. That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they fought the orcs.
Yeah, I know, so it's half right.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they... But what I'm saying is, though, I think, like, with only 8 episodes, you got to imagine, since it's such an expensive show, like, we're going to get some type of... I don't want to say battle, but, like, we're going to get some type of fight, you know? Like... Yeah. Even if it's a smaller battle, because we also know that the weapon that they're looking for is now at that tower where everyone is, where Arondir took the kid who has the sword.
Right, who's now...
It seems like their orcs are going to go there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be... I could imagine a battle going on there. Maybe. I don't know. And then we have the Numenorians. Some of them
finally wisened up.
Well, some of them. Yeah. The Faithful is what they're known as.
Right, but at least the queen... made a good turnaround.
Yes.
And even her dad, who was opposed to him, it seems at the end of his life is realizing that he was wrong.
Well, no, he wasn't opposed to them.
I thought he was. I thought he was the same as her.
No, that's why they got rid of him, because he was a friend to the elves, and they didn't like that, so they disposed of him. That was the whole point.
Her dad?
Yeah, her dad was the king.
Oh, I thought she said at the end that, like, he was more like her, and then, like, as he was getting older, he was, like, starting to realize that, like, the elven way was, like, right, and they needed to, like, repent or something like that.
No, because Elendil said, like, 2 episodes ago that he was like, oh, our former king was, like, I forget exactly what he said, but he was, like, a like-minded...
Maybe that was just what he has been saying to her the whole time, then.
But yeah, he...
is what I'm...
Well, no, because he also showed her the Palantir, too, which... That's what you probably get thinking of, because, like, the Palantir showed, like, when the elf showed up, that something bad might happen, you know?
Mm.
And that's what the queen keeps saying, is that the island getting destroyed.
Right.
Which isn't a spoiler, because we know that happens in...
Right, because it's not around.
Yeah, exactly. How it does, but I won't tell you that.
No.
Because I think we might see that.
And how
and why.
It does, I was just going to say, because it probably does have to do with, like, an elf, right? Because I don't understand how, like, seeing one elf coming would seem like the destruction. But no, that was more because they just felt they were going to come in and take over their jobs and stuff, right?
It's just, I think bringing her there was just to show that their point of views have changed. Like, a decent amount of them their point of views have changed, like, from, like, where, like, they don't, like Elendil and the faithful people that are going to help them still believe in those old elder ways, you know? So,
right.
They're the ones that are, like, still, like, good in a way, in a sense.
It was...
where the other ones are, like, they want to do their own thing now, essentially, you know?
Right. Is that how it was in the book, or, like, did the show kind of, like, make it where they were like, oh, they're going to come take our jobs and stuff? Do you think they did that? Like, is that how it was in the book, or is that just because of society today and they're trying to relate it?
No, it's something similar to that. But it's a whole host of reasons. It's not just one thing.
Okay, good.
Like, I don't remember specifically that being in there, but it's stuff close to that, you know?
Right. Okay.
In the book, I remember it's mostly that the ones that are, like, saying that shit here, they're complaining in the book a lot about, like, they're jealous that they think that, and they kind of hinted at it in the show with the guys, like, when what's her name first showed up to the island, and the queen was like, oh,
Galadriel.
Like, yeah, I don't know why I blanked on her name.
What?
There's so many goddamn names.
I'm supposed to forget the names.
She when they were like, oh, this island was gifted to you, and they were like, no, it's like we built this up, and it's like, so there's an animosity there for that, and it's over the years that they have grown, like, to be, like, not look down on the elves, but, like, look badly towards them, because they're like, what makes you guys more special than us?
They're a little envious of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
That's what I'm here for, pal.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll go into. I have a feeling they're going to go into that more. They kind of have to if they're going to show Numenor in general. So, especially around this time period.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be exciting to see.
Yeah, because right. I would like to see why that wave comes.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Obviously, without spoilers, like if they do what I think they're going to do, which they do in the book,
how could they not?
It would be. It's going to be crazy.
Really cool to see.
Yeah.
I'm with you, pal.
All right, let's watch it.
Let's do it.
I believe the man you hold in your dungeons is the lost heir in exile to the throne of the Southlands. I call on you to fight with me.
I will serve. I will serve.
Before Sauron claims their lands for his own.
That's the only thing that's like, because even with that theory that Halbrand is like Sauron, like
Right.
it just doesn't make sense to me because how could he be if?
Unless he's going to
this
turn
king.
on him or something. He's going to change the story completely.
Well, how would she find out that he's the king though? That's what I mean. If he's just some random guy,
Oh,
you know?
true.
Unless
I
he
was
set it
assuming
all
that he
up.
took over his body. Would be the way around that.
Oh, I don't know if that's.
If it's possible or
I
not.
don't know. I figured he would just take on his own form, you know.
Right.
We didn't get any of them last episode.
Yeah.
Parents.
Like a danger. You know, big folk, wolves, fog, rain, hill trolls, cave trolls, anything that'll kill you.
He's got to be a wizard because like she's like teaching him about the lands, you know,
Just to make something
and all the creatures in it.
dead.
I'm good.
You're good
I hope so.
because you're here to help.
The way they're like wording it too is like, yes, you are here to help, you know, like.
Others should be ready by now.
But a wizard could also not be, you know, if they were
Right.
led the wrong way. So
Let's go.
I got my money on wizard.
Hey, go on, Pops. Give us a warbin. Oh, come on, even do us some good.
Yeah, I don't remember if you picked up on it though. Like her whole family was when they were doing the eulogy scene. Her whole family was the one that died.
Oh.
That's why she's by herself. The Proudfoots, I think they said her name was. Yeah, fuck, look at that scenery. It's so crazy.
Black sand for my bed. I trade all I've known. Please promise to find me this wandering day.
Look how big he is back there.
At last comes there.
It's good they have him there though, you know. Even if he doesn't like do anything.
You
he's
guys just
just
see good people.
well, that plus like if they come across like other people, like just the size of them is a threat, you know.
No matter the cost.
Who's this? Who are you? I don't like that look at all. That is creeping me out. I have no idea who that was.
Summon the legions. It is time.
Yes. Well, no, but yes. For us.
Who will stand with me? Who among you will stand and fight?
Problem is though, there's gonna be someone like that guy.
Stand and fight.
Probably this guy. Yep.
Stand and fight. You will die.
Together we can survive this.
Follow me, and together we will.
We knew that kid was going. This place is so cool.
So cool.
I love it.
Finding ways to contribute, to serve. Something for which you evidently care little. I care. I'm ready to serve.
I'd say give him a chance. the quench. It's a nice piece.
Galadriel informed us of your aspiration to unite your people.
Did she now?
That's not what he wanted to do.
I trust she was not speaking in haste.
I have no doubt, come time, he will do his part.
Given that I've staked my name upon it, I should hope so.
Queen Regent, your father
Fair point.
Quite the gamble.
is in the tower.
Find another head to crown.
He'll come around. Oh, that wolf again? That we saw in like the first episode? Or when they were picking the berries?
Yeah.
Wonder if what's his name's gonna be able to. The stranger's gonna be able to use any type of powers to help them.
Probably.
Oh man.
Multiple.
Yep. We know wolves travel in packs, pal. Oh, it's like a boar
Yeah,
too.
boar, yeah.
He just tossed it. Oh shit! God damn! Well, he definitely used his power. Yeah. Retreat.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. This guy's not normal. Seems to hurt him though. Is that from using the power?
Come at me. We will see who can score flesh.
Anyone that does, I will promote to lieutenant.
He knows nobody's gonna be able to do it, that's why.
Right.
Dead twice now.
Swordsmanship is about balance rather than strength. Fight with your feet, not your arms.
It's a dance, my friend. Dual wielding. With a smile on her face. Oh.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Yeah, he did it. Oh, here he comes. You don't just casually do that.
No, you don't.
It's just to let everyone know, don't fuck with me.
Never known a Smith's aide who could do that.
Is it folly to try and stop a war? It's folly to kick against.
So the daughter is, and this, like, Isildur's sister, like, she's the one trying to convince him for them not to go. Is she doing that because she really believes that's not a good idea to go, or is it because she just doesn't want them to get hurt?
To know which way it will turn next.
You know what I mean?
Prevented our last king from dragging us back to the old ways, don't you?
Wars, forests, trade, tribute. I wouldn't dare stop that, not for all the salt in the sea. And neither should you.
That explains why he flipped so quick.
Yeah, right. Yep. I feel like we kind of had an idea that he was up to no good.
Kingdom, don't go to Middle-earth. All that awaits you there.
What, Father? What awaits me?
Death. Darkness.
Close.
Close, but no cigar, my friend. What the hell? Healing himself? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is his arm going to be better now, though? Yeah, it looks like it's better now.
He doesn't seem so nice now.
I know. It's like I was assuming that was just like an accident because he wasn't like able to pay attention. But and they play that music. I think it's all like a smoke screen, you know.
Shipping off its warriors, expanding its cities. Bit sudden for elves, no? Typically takes you people weeks just to decide to take a ship.
If I may. The hand of time crawls so slowly for our kind.
We reserve its use for the most sacred purposes. Monuments or tombs to our honored dead.
Please forgive our sacrilege, Lord Durin. We shall have to send it home with you, so it can be treated with proper respect.
It's good to know there's still some honor left among the elves.
I think Doran might be my favorite so far.
To the union of our two peoples.
Did he make that up?
Who?
Doran?
I don't see why he would.
The loyalty to the dwarf is...
I mean, I do, but
Could
no.
have ended the conversation.
Loyalty to a friend ought to be expected.
On one side fought an elven warrior. The heart as pure as Manway. Poured all his light into the tree to protect it. On the other, a Balrog of Morgoth. Channeled all his hatred into the tree to destroy it. Amidst their duel unending, lightning ensnared the tree. Forging of their conflict. A power.
As pure and light, as good, as strong.
That's what they're saying. Created the mithril.
We might arrest the decay. But despite our every effort, our decline has only quickened.
Well, that's why the leaf was black.
Was an outer manifestation of an inner reality.
I swore an oath to Durin.
It's a good friend right there.
To some, that may now hold little weight, but in my esteem, it is by such things our very souls are bound. I do not intend to let mine slip away on the basis of mere hope. Hope.
You're only apologising because you think, now that I've been promoted, I can get you on the expedition.
Can you?
3.
2.
Actually... that felt like 3.
Isildur, you're my oldest friend. And if you want to know the truth, you're probably still my best. What?
I can't in good conscience state my name.
Is that the sun?
I thought it was the son. It is, or the son's friend?
The son of the chancellor.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Sabotage.
Are you stowing away?
Yeah.
Hand me the lantern. You don't.
Is he gonna get in trouble for this now? Oh shit! Damn, that was a big explosion.
So they're dead, right?
I'm sure he got him off. I think there was a bit of a cut in that scene.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What happened? He was in a fishing boat. A cask must have gone up. A cask? He saved my life. He could have just left, but he saved my life.
Captain!
Is he lying to him to get, like, be in good favor so he can get on, you know?
Well, he didn't want to tell him that he was burning the boat down.
Well, yeah. But why would he save this guy's skin? You know, what does he care?
He's the Chancellor's son.
So, what does he? Why would Isildur care about that? I think he's just using it to his advantage.
That's what I mean. Maybe he can use them.
We didn't lose the rest of the ships as well.
Shall I tell the Sea God to stand down?
This council will reconvene at first light to make a final decision. See to it Lord Halbrand attends.
How's she going to convince him, you know? Better think of something quick.
I was there, Elrond, the night your father set sail. A mortal man who believed he could convince the very gods to come to war in our aid.
His dad was awesome.
Pleading with him not to go, asking him, imploring him, why must it be him? And you know what he said? Because he was the only one who could do it.
He's going to take that advice, but use it for the other one.
I was thinking the same thing. To not tell him.
All right.
You don't know how I survived. No, we all survived. And when these people discover it, they will cast me out. So will you.
Sometimes to find the light,
Go through
we
the dark.
must first touch the darkness.
That's what her brother said to her, right?
I think so.
There is no peace to be found for you here, and nor for me. No lasting peace in any path, but that which
Now you're
lies
doing it,
across
Galadriel.
the sea. I have fought for centuries seeking to earn mine.
Learn from her
This is how
mistakes.
you earn yours.
And then walk out. Let him stew over it all night. She's right, though. You know, like, if you just stay there, you're
What
not
did
going
she
to
give
be...
him?
His thing back.
Oh.
If you just stay there, you're not going to be, like, content, you know? He thinks he's going to be, but you know
He's
he's
just
not.
hiding.
Exactly. He doesn't look very happy. Not that he ever looks happy, but you know.
You are Sauron, are you not?
Only blood can bind.
Kill the kid. Is that what he's gonna make him do?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Glad I didn't show that.
Yeah.
Because encountering the whispers and the knives, I've come to know the voices and the hands of those behind them.
Half of us just left.
But half stayed,
Mm-hmm.
including you.
Take the arrow, kid.
So lift your aim.
You're lucky you got somebody to teach you like that, you know?
What do you say? This will lift your aim?
Yeah.
Shoot him though.
There's something you don't know.
Is he gonna tell him about it? Yeah, wow, damn, he did. Oh shit.
Our enemy knows your son has what he needs to enact it.
Oh, so he needs that sword to do it.
How long?
Okay.
Days. Maybe hours.
It's a big window of time.
Yeah, right.
We can survive this, Bronwyn.
Look around. It's over.
Not yet.
Soon enough. And when they march upon us, this tower will fall.
I got an idea. What's the plan?
Drop the tower on him?
I don't know. Look how many of them there are. Shit. He did say Legion. I bet you did make it up.
You made it up.
Yeah, you're right.
Lisa's been wanting a new table for years,
So why don't you come out with that?
Because a burden shared may either be halved or doubled, depending on the heart that receives it.
It's true.
True.
Enough with the quail sauce.
Our immortal souls will dwindle into nothing, slowly diminishing, until we are but shadows, swept away by the tides of time.
I think that's what he says to his daughter, Arwen, in the movies. Something similar to that. When her light is dying, remember? Because she wants to stay.
Yeah.
Say that again.
The fate of the entire elven race is in your hands.
Whose hands? Fetch your feathery shirts. Let's start walking. Don't thank me yet. Thank me after we find a way to convince my father.
I was going to say.
I was thinking the same thing, like, he's not in charge of that.
Yeah.
Starting to give me a sour stomach.
Under one condition. Tell Disa the tables from me.
I wish you'd luck, Elf.
I love that friendship.
Does that mean he's not going?
They make you think that, I bet, but I'm sure he's going to go.
Got it.
Last second decision. Damn, he looks just like Aragorn
I've been thinking that a couple times, like when he turned around and you see him, like he does.
It's a very similar story too, you know? It's just funny because he's doing it with Aragorn's people.
Right.
Damn, look at that armor and helmet. Damn, hers is sick too.
Yeah.
Thought I was in cavalry.
You are.
Clean up the shit.
Stable sweep.
Yep. Gotta start somewhere. Well, that armor's awesome too.
She wasn't in the fight with Sauron, though, right? In the movie?
No. It was just Elrond and Gil-galad, the king we see. And then obviously Elendil and Isildur. That helmet is incredible. I can't stop saying it. It's obnoxious, but in an awesome way. I love those sails, too.
The whole boat is awesome.
Pretty much everything about the Numenorians is awesome.
Yeah.
But that's why Aragorn's my favorite character, too.
Right.
Among other reasons.
Yeah, they don't have after credit.
The end, no.
Action's about to start happening.
It's what I was expecting, like I was saying in the beginning. Like we're at 5 now, so these last few are really going to be, like I think we're going to get like a small battle in the next one with the orcs in the tower, like that little scene, and I think we're going to get like a bigger one when they arrive. That'll be like the finale, you know.
What fight is this supposed to be, though?
What do you mean?
Because this isn't like the final fight with Sauron.
No.
Right. Because like the rings haven't even been made yet. And all
Well, don't forget
stuff.
too.
So,
By that point, Numenor was long gone. By that point, because they already settled. Like the Numenorians that were on Middle Earth already, like Elendil and Isildur already settled. They made Minas Tirith, which is where Aragorn's crowned, and then they made other kingdoms all over Middle Earth because Numenor was gone by that point.
Was this a war that did happen though in Middle Earth when the Numenor?
I don't know for sure. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I feel like this might be something for the show,
right?
But I don't remember.
That's where I was confusing. I'm confusing where I think the show's going and where they're going right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm way too early.
Yeah, that battle is going to be either the end of the show or it's just going to be.
It should be the end of the show, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Like we're going to get to the end of the Second Age by the end of this.
Right.
Yeah, because at that point, because in that fight, they don't outright say it in the movies, but it's Elrond, Gil-galad, who's the king elf in this one, obviously. He dies in that fight, as does Elendil. We know that already.
Right.
Yeah, they don't even really mention in the movies how Gil-galad dies there, but he does. So yeah, I could see that with all those characters that are involved in that story. That's definitely where this is going to go.
Right.
But there also is like fights going on with Sauron at certain points.
Because the orcs are just so vast. Like there's so many of them.
Yeah, they defeat Sauron a couple times in the books, or in the book, I should say. Like during that age, like over the ages, I should say, they defeat him a couple times. He retreats, then he comes back, and that kind of thing. I think he comes back like 2 or 3 times or something like that. So I don't know if they're going to do one of those deals where they're going to end this season with him, if he does even show up,
Right.
Or maybe like season
maybe
2
we'll
ends
see
with
him.
that.
Yeah, maybe
like
we'll
that.
see like a glimpse of him and like the finale. It'll be like
I can't figure Adar out because he got like pissed at the guy when he brought up Sauron.
That he worships Sauron, right? Right? Isn't that what the guy said? Like we serve Sauron or something like that, and that's when he threw him.
Yeah, I was assuming, and I still kind of am, was that he's just pissed at him, like
you serve me.
Well, partially that, but also like he's doing it to kind of test the guy, and see how if he's like trying to pull a quick one on him by just saying that in the meantime,
Maybe.
Hence why he has him try and kill the kid. So, but yeah, I don't know. And then we don't know who that was because it happened towards the beginning of the episode and we never went back to it. Where
I was looking at his
I don't know
crater.
who that was. I'm gonna have to do
a little bit of research.
Yeah, not even research, but because I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna be a made up character. I still think that he's a wizard.
Yeah,
and they're just trying to throw us off with that music and him tossing her while
Yeah, but like, where did he go when he was casting that spell? Like,
what do you mean?
In his head, like, you know what I mean? Like, how did he not even?
Well, he was just in
his
daze
zone.
or something.
I know, but like, it seemed like very dark, evilish.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like it's just the way the show made it seem. I feel like, especially with the music, because I got the same feeling. Like it was a very like. I think it's more maybe to show that he can become evil.
Either way.
Yeah, if led astray that way,
Right.
And it's going to be up to those Harfoots / hobbits to lead him along the right path, That's why I still think he is a wizard. And there was just too many the way they were showing it in the very beginning with like her like teaching him how to talk and telling him about the lands and how things work and all that. Like that's very like that's what the wizards had to go through it when they first showed up because they needed to be like they don't know anything about Middle Earth, Right. So they need to be taught this stuff. So it's a cool way to show how like they might have been introduced to Middle Earth. So I don't know if that's what it's going to end up being, but that would be pretty cool if it was.
Yeah.
And then obviously, yeah, Halbrand, he's a made up character, so
they can go anywhere with him.
Yeah, and then like his. I don't think this was necessarily in the books like we were talking about, but there might have been something similar to it if I remember correctly. But I don't think it's obviously Halbrand's made up. So, and it is interesting how much they make him look like Aragorn.
So much.
Not make him look like he just happens to look
looks
like
him. Yeah.
Yeah, especially once he put the armor on. He has the same.
That's what I
same
have a hard time
storyline-ish.
Thinking he's Sauron.
No, I don't think he is.
That's what everybody.
Well, that's what I was saying in the beginning because the reason why I don't think he could be Sauron is because, I mean, there's still a chance. I would definitely put like a 5% chance on it, but the reason why I don't feel like he might.
Oh, because she was able to find out that he was the king, right?
Right, because like how?
Why would she think that?
Unless he deceived it and set up the whole thing up,
Yeah.
I don't know. That just seems like a stretch.
Deception.
Yeah, well, he is Sauron, so.
I know, but
he's the ultimate deceiver.
Yeah. And then is Sauron a good forger, though?
And the fact that we haven't seen him yet. So no, to answer your question, he is, but he isn't. That's why he has to seek out in the book. That's why he has to seek out the elves because he doesn't know how. Like, he needs help creating these rings. And the elf smiths like Celebrimbor, he's like only he could know how to make those rings of power.
So I guess it could like they could be hinting that it's him, like wanting to be in the forge, and you know, what I mean, it's a stretch, but I still don't think it. But I mean, it's possible, I guess.
I just wonder because like the fact that we're 5 episodes in, we haven't even seen him yet, like in the current timeline, like that just means there's going to be some type of big reveal, whether it's at the end of this season or which I would imagine it's going to be.
At least, yeah. At least a glimpse.
If we've seen him yet, you know, I don't
Right.
know. If like somebody's been deceiving somebody. It just everyone, myself included, thinks that because that it's going to be somebody we've met already because he does that in the book. You know, he just deceives and shows up in a human form and deceives everyone. So that's the only reason why I still think it could be Halbrand. I don't know.
Right. I'm not saying that it's definitely not like where that, you know, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm leaning more towards he's not.
Right. This one specifically is making me lean that way. And I'm just trying to figure out who that could have been. They looked very evil, looking at where the
they did.
crashed.
Yeah. And they weren't elves.
Their guards didn't look evil, but was it a girl or a guy? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't.
That
I think it
being,
was a
whoever
guy,
it was,
but
that being,
couldn't tell. Yeah,
looked very, very evil.
Yeah,
and sinister with those eyes. And what would they want? So, like, all right, let's base it off of like, is he a wizard? The guy. So,
Right.
if he is a wizard, why would that person be looking for them? You know what I mean? It's too obvious. There's no way that's Sauron because that's too obvious. I feel like they would look too obviously evil.
right. And it couldn't be like Saruman, could it?
I mean, but they had guards with them, so it's like somebody that's been there for a while. It's
No.
No.
Like, the wizard couldn't be, and they're looking for it, and they want him.
well, they're obviously what they're looking. I don't know if they're specifically looking for him. They just there to look, but I'm sure they seem like they know what they're looking for. You know?
Right.
So, and the fact that they have the person had guards with them seems like they're from somewhere like specific.
Right.
Maybe we're supposed to know who. Like, maybe somebody in the comments can let us know. Like, if I'm just missing like who it is, maybe from the book or something like that. But I don't think I know who it
obviously
is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that's what I meant.
that's why I'm thinking. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Anyway, but like, is it a possibility it could be Saruman? Is that a good guess?
Sauron or
is it
Saruman?
Saruman, the wizard.
Yeah, but I don't think they seem like they've been there for a little while. This whoever that is, because they had like I said, they had guards with them.
No, not those three.
Who, the wizard?
Yeah. And then those three want him.
What's the difference if it's Saruman? You know, that's why I'm just saying wizard for
Oh,
now.
because they could be going for it, and Gandalf could
It
turn him down.
Well, no, it could be any wizard. Saruman doesn't go evil for a long time. He's good for a while. That's why he's Saruman the White. You know, it's up until he starts using one of those Palantirs towards the beginning of the movies that he gets turned. Sauron like starts like fucking with his head.
Changing, yeah. Okay.
So that I mean that's what I mean. It could be any of the wizards. So
Yeah,
at
I
this
don't think
point-
one of those three are wizards.
No, yeah, I know.
Right.
I have no idea who could even possibly be. And then it's interesting with the stuff with Numenor.
Oh.
How like they are showing like I'm glad they gave us a reason why I think they said he was a chancellor or whatever he is. He's obviously we knew he was opposing that side, and I was a little confused in the last one because he seemed like he was just doing
Right.
whatever
Well, he
she
flipped
said.
so quick, but like now it makes sense.
He's just saying he's going to try and use it to their advantage.
Right.
Like if we help them, they're going to be in our debt, you know,
Right.
more or less.
Yep.
So,
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but that's not why you should be doing it.
No, I'm not agreeing with him. I'm saying he's going to be able to convince people. And if they do go help him, they are going to be in their debt. And like, if you're an evil piece of shit, you use that to your advantage.
Yeah. It's interesting because I can't remember in the book if the king storyline was in there where they like deposed him. I don't think it was. Like, I think he was the head, and I don't even think the queen regent was in the book that I remember, to be honest. I could be totally wrong on that though, but
Yeah, well, maybe she does.
Like I think the guy, the Tar, what is his name? Whatever his name is, I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. But in the book, he is like the ruler of Numenor at that time. Like so, like
the Chancellor.
I think he's a Chancellor. I don't know.
I think that is what they called him.
But yeah, he's like the head. I don't think he was the king. I forget what they called him. Like not like prime minister, but something like that.
Right.
You know, I forget. But yeah, like that's the thing. I remember like most of the stuff, but it's the small details like that I can't remember.
That's what's tough. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I know for a fact that he was in charge at the time. I don't think the Queen Regent was there or the King storyline was there, but again, I might be wrong on that. But the fact that he's even mentioned, like that he's a part of the show, I would imagine they're going to end up going to the point where he's going to be
in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or have more power.
He'll
than
be in
he
charge
does now.
during the downfall of it.
More or less. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Anything else happen in that one? Oh, just I'm wondering now at the tower, are they going to specifically
drop it on them, or what are they going to do?
It's got to be something. But I don't like. You saw how many orcs there were. That's not going to do much.
No, unless they're going to try to drop it to like block a path, but they don't. I mean, they don't give a fuck. They'll just come right over it.
Right. I don't get why they didn't just leave. Like, I know it's easier said than done. But like, couldn't they just like snuck out of the tower like days ago and then just migrated somewhere out like the opposite way from the orcs? If they knew where all the orcs were, like down in that area.
Yeah. But that was what they wanted them to do. Give up the land and then.
Yeah, but they don't have the weapon.
What?
The weapon's the important thing. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So like, I would have just snuck out, or at least given it to the elf. Well, because then everyone would get killed. But that's the only reason you can't like just have one person take the sword and leave and sneak out with it.
Right.
Like the ring, you know. Because then they would just kill everyone that's behind. So
yeah,
that wouldn't work.
And then just keep hunting you.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that's going to go. I assumed immediately that it was just going to be they're going to drop the tower on them, but
yeah, I don't. The more I'm thinking about it, probably not.
It's got to be more it might be part of it, but there
has to be more to it, though.
I would imagine, because there's just too many damn orcs.
That whole
There was like he said, gather your legions, it's time.
Yeah, right.
Legions is usually a big amount of soldiers.
And from the amount that left, I'd give it 20-1 is the ratio orcs to them.
Right.
That are coming.
Yeah, exactly.
So that tower's not going to do anything. So
and even when the Numenorians show up, like
they're still outnumbered.
They're only
just great
500.
fighters, though.
Yeah. And then you have also like the all the other men. They're going to flock to this king. You know, not a lot of them, but there'll be some, I'm sure.
Yeah, there will be.
And then you'll have elves as well to help, and I'm sure the dwarves will step in at some point. It seems like that's another thing we have to talk about. Yeah, Doran.
Oh yeah,
Doran is like my favorite character, I think, especially their friendship.
He's up there.
The two of them, like Elrond's, like so like loyal to him, especially
Elrond's
in this one.
It's like every time I look at him, though, I think of what's his face, Doogie Howser.
Yeah, I can see that.
He looks just like him.
It's funny.
Skinnier.
He plays in a flashback. He plays a character, like one of the main characters from Game of Thrones. I think the younger version of him, and that character is Sean Bean's character. So it's just like funny that, like,
oh yeah,
you know,
yeah,
just because Sean Bean was in both, and now he's in both,
right?
But yeah, their friendship is definitely one of my, if not my favorite parts of the show. You know,
me too.
And then
he's
like
just a good guy.
I still don't quite understand. I'm wondering if they're just wrong about, like, Gil-galad's wrong about it. Like, it's not really the Mithril that's causing this. It's just the fact that Sauron's forces are gathering and they're kind of ignoring it.
Yeah.
Just like, because there was a lot of hints in this episode about that were similar to or not hints, but like Easter eggs that were like comparisons to the movies. Like the lines that Elrond was saying were stuff that he said to Arwen in the past, it seemed like, or something similar. And then even something Gil-galad said to him about the light fading was something that Elrond said to Arwen later on. And that in the movies it happens, and in the books obviously too, but like their light fades because the darkness is spreading, you know?
Right.
So that's why I don't think it has anything really to do with the
Yeah,
Mithril.
I don't think it does either.
I think they're just being like misled on that. Like they're just assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because then what did he even say? What once we get a massive amount of it, what are you going to do with it?
He said we're going to cover ourselves in it. He's going to cover all.
Oh, maybe
elves
like armor. Maybe is that what he meant? Like it's a metaphorical
I don't think so. I think it's because like the light of the mithril can never be extinguished.
Well, yes, but
so if their light's running out, then this will make it permanent. I don't know if that means that like they're turning into statues.
Yeah, I don't think,
like you know what I mean. Like what would that do?
No, I think they just mean if they
you just drape an armor over yourself and then you live forever.
Well, no, I think that's what I mean. I don't think it has anything to do with the mithril.
No, I don't think it does either.
I think they mean like metaphorically that they want to use it for armor, weapons to help like use that light to get rid of the darkness, maybe. And if that's the case, then I could see why they would need the mithril to defeat the dark, if that's what they're talking about. Because Gil-galad's weird because like he says like he was like adamant to Galadriel about how there's no like the enemy's defeated,
darkness, right?
But now he's even saying like if we don't get the mithril, then
we're dead.
We're dead, and Middle Earth is and it is dead. It's like, well, I thought you didn't believe the evil was still around.
That was a quick flip.
Well, we kind of knew that though, I guess, because he saw the leaf and he's just assuming things now. So
yeah.
If it is, in fact, partially true with the mithril, what they're saying, then I could see that being the thing. Like, they need to arm themselves with it and use it against the dark evils to defeat, like, push them back and defeat them, you know? But if it's not that, then couldn't imagine at least I think he's just going to be wrong, you know?
Yeah, he has to be.
So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if Doran's father,
Yeah, he's not even going to allow it. They're going to have to do some serious convincing.
Yeah. Because I don't think that even happens in the book, like that storyline, like, and that's what makes me think that it's kind of not a smokescreen, but like it's going to be one of those things where like they're going to learn that that's not the real reason,
right?
And then they're not even going to need it and end up needing it, you know. So
right.
the dwarves don't have to give it away.
Yeah, they're not giving it away.
One way or the other, yeah, I don't think
they're
so.
not giving it away.
And even if they did, I don't think it's going to be anything more than,
like you're saying, for armor.
Yeah, but I feel like I could be wrong, but somebody can let me know in the comments. But I think that's a big change from the book, or like because
if that's what happens.
I don't think they ever used mithril in the book, but I could be wrong. Like I know the dwarves did, but I don't think the elves did. But somebody
I even think somebody commented when I was asking about the mithril if they made weapons out of it, and they said it. Well, I don't think it was ever like mentioned, but like you can assume.
But that was just the dwarves too. I'm talking about like the elves.
Oh yeah, I don't think the elves are getting it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was another good one. Yeah, it is another good one. Trucking along.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.